You're staring at them. You're staring at my daughter.
Relax, my guy.
No, I'm not your guy.
Don't mess with Carisi or he'll go Papa Bear on you. But now ADA snapped back into cop mode during this week's Law & Order SVU, and honestly, it was a pretty disturbing case. I'd also be extra sensitive about my parenting too if I was him.
You keep your eyes to yourself if you want to keep them in your head.
So let's talk about season 26, episode 4, Constricted. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. Okay, buckle up for a messy and disturbing case this week because we have two young girls getting choked and one of them dying as the result. We start with 16-year-old Hannah and her boyfriend Ryan, who are looking to lose their virginity to each other. Hannah's mom is like, okay, I'll give you two some privacy in the house to do so. And Ryan's dad Josh gives him this lovely piece of advice.
And remember, women are the buyers.
What does that even mean?
That means that they have the power of choice. It makes us the sellers. So what are you gonna do to close the deal?
So I'm not shocked that the romantic date ends with Hannah in the hospital. She's got a concussion, she doesn't remember some stuff, and she's also got these giant bruises on her neck. So in comes Benson with the SVU to work with her a little. Hannah doesn't want Ryan to get in trouble, but the detectives learned that while she and Ryan were having sex, he started to choke her from behind, causing her to pass out and hit her head.
I tried to say, "You're hurting me, stop."
What do you mean you tried to say?
I don't think you heard me. It was hard to talk with his hand there.
Ryan tells the detectives he did not mean to hurt Hannah, but that he was just emulating what he'd seen online. And his dad is of course being really defensive of his son, but he's also really showing us he's a slimeball. He even tries to bribe Velasco.
My firm does fundraisers for the NYPD.
I did not know that.
Yeah. We're all about supporting cops, not defunding them.
The situation goes from bad to worse when a 12-year-old girl named Eliza is hit by a car when she was running away from two 13-year-old boys who were trying to assault her and choke her. What a coincidence, one of those boys is Ryan's cousin, and he says he learned about the choking thing from Ryan, who learned about it from his dad. Now Carisi is in full angry dad mode this episode, maybe from the case earlier this season involving a girl who's his daughter Jessie's age. It makes sense. He tells off this perv who's staring at underage girls early on in the episode.
Those two girls stare underage.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. You're staring at them. You're staring at my daughter.
Relax, my guy.
No, I'm not your guy. You keep your eyes to yourself if you want to keep them in your head. Get out of here.
And then he goes on a mini spiral to Benson.
It took everything I had not to lay hands on this creep. That had been my father with my sisters, he would have decked the guy.
Hey, Carisi, your father wasn't an ADA.
So I wasn't surprised he wanted to go at Ryan's dad Josh for endangering a minor and for the death of Eliza.
Wait, hold on, are you blaming your son for that? Well, he's the one that got confused between fantasy and real life. Well, no, he may have pulled the trigger, but you gave him the gun.
Josh denies showing any inappropriate materials to his son, but his wife, Ryan's mom, turns against him in the end and reveals he's been using a VR headset to show Ryan this kind of stuff.
You know the worst part? He was willing to let his own son go to prison to take the fall.
With this, Carisi has Josh pretty dead to rights. He pleads guilty to a child endangerment charge.
It was my responsibility to teach him how to behave towards women, and instead I introduced him to a world that demeans women.
And he definitely gets his outside of court too. His family abandons him, Eliza's family is taking him to civil court, but we still have a traumatized 16-year-old, I mean two you could argue, and a dead 12-year-old. So it's understandably a tough win.
To justice.
Is that what we got?
It's a start.
Ooh, heavy episode this week. What did you think? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe while you're down there. Then head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.